What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing great. It is hot. So we have the hurricane supposedly missing Hawaii. But barely. And you can feel it. Sweating. Not feeling as great as I should. Oh my God. However, it is Wednesday, so the hurricane did miss us. Well, it's Wednesday when I'm going to put this video out. Hopefully, everybody's safe. Everybody's properties are good. Hurricanes and storms can be very hectic. I have been unlucky enough to been through a number of natural disasters. Hawaii has had earthquakes before, but I've also felt earthquakes in the mainland, LA, a few other places. Been through a blizzard through Idaho and California. Been through a sandstorm, 2 hurricanes. Was a mile away from a twister. I don't know what level it was, 3 or 4. It wasn't a 5, thank God. To me, being a mile away, it just felt like a hurricane. I mean, you could definitely hear it. It sounded like a freight train, which is definitely not something you hear during a hurricane. So that was a very interesting experience for me. But, you know, I survived 2 hurricanes, so this dumb Hawaiian was kind of enjoying myself outside, watching the huge industrial trash cans kind of get flown. Vegas went through a sandstorm that sucked. Hawaii has tsunamis. I will never say I lived through a tsunami, but the tsunami did hit. It just wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. Like most tsunamis so far. It did some coastal damage. Have never been through a typhoon, but I'm guessing it's just like a hurricane, so I'm kind of putting them together. Anyway, got some Masterverse characters in the mail. I'm pretty excited. Got the new Eternia New Roboto. I kind of like this version a little bit better. It's a little bit more see-through in the body, darker, lighter pants shade, but you can now switch hand weapons. You can also take off the visor. This came out with Randor and the new Beastman that I got. So I'm pretty excited. Also got the new Eternia Ninja. So you can take off the armor, and there is two, I guess, masks, a human face mask and a demon face. Comes with nunchucks, swords, bow and arrow. Pretty much a deluxe figure. Definitely looks insane. Also got the new Cobra Khan, new Eternia, Rattler, and Tongue Lasher. So it comes with the Cobra things. I guess you can put them on. The original toy, you could fill up the body with water, squeeze the head, and it would shoot water. This just comes with a plastic spit, something very similar to the gun it had, and a green color club of Clawfos. Serpent on his chest. So the best thing is they've already hinted at the Snake Man. This came with Tila, the Cobra Khan, and Hordak figures. I do have this on the way. So I'm pretty much caught up with Masterverse. Still waiting on a new Eternia version of Spikecore. And Blade. Those are a must-have for me. Other than that, Rio Blast for the good guys. Extendor. And then, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a couple other good guys I want to get. Uh, I don't know. So I wouldn't put it past him to bring out a new Eternia horde. Because we got the Princess of Power, Catra, we got the Princess of Power, Leech, we got the Princess of Power, Grizzlor, which are great, but now we have the new Eternia Hordak. We have a new Eternia Mantenna coming out. We have the new Eternia Mosquitor and new Eternia Dragstore coming out, which I need all three. So I wouldn't put it past him that they bring out new Eternia versions of Catra, Grizzlor, and Leech. If that's the case, I might have to pick those up as well. But little by little, the Masterverse line is getting completed. Or my set. So there are a few things I'd love to get. But I'm pretty much caught up with the villains, except for the Horde. I would say I'm pretty much caught up with the heroes, because I got the new Eternia Mossman. This is a Mattel Creations exclusive, so you either have to find somebody who bought it and is selling it on eBay at a higher price, or buy it from Mattel Creations. This Mossman looks so much better than the Revelations Mossman. It does open. Comes with a great background. So a lot of the new Eternia or the Mattel Creation figures comes with backgrounds, which is amazing. Look, check that out. So the original Mossman pretty much looked like a variant green colored Beastman. With a soft fur on it. It looked a little frightening, but at the same time it looked like a cheap ripoff of another character. When the Revelations Mossman came out, it was one of the first. I think it was in the first wave. I was not happy with the look. It looked like the cartoon Revelations version, which was very so I'm not gonna say watered down, childish or kiddish, but to a degree it was. I think they did a great job with the animation, trying to keep it to the original, as well as adding to it. But I was not a fan of the original. I did have the toy because I wanted Stinkor and I needed somebody to fight. The Stinkor and Mossman toys were the original toys. Like I said, Stinkor was great. He just looked a little bit heavy. Mossman sucked. But the coolest part was that Stinkor actually smelled stink, and Mossman actually smelled like a forest. No, they did not do this for the toy. The Revelations version also did not have the smells. But when I think of a warrior for Earth or a warrior for nature, my first thought does not go to a human being or something that looks human. My first thought goes to something that looks like a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch, colored green, with vines, with spikes, thorns coming out of him. Who stands a little bit bigger than a few of the other characters. Honestly, if I remember correctly, the original toy was a bit smaller than the other characters, which kind of it sucked. This guy comes with a mallet, but it's color green. It looks like something that he manipulated a tree branch into. Also comes with a bronze dagger. And the coolest part is he comes with an extra hand that literally shoots out vines. And you can change either hand to have that and literally grab onto somebody and lift them up or whatever your fancy. Mattel Creations have done an amazing job. I mean, they first created, I think it was Vicron. Then I believe was the Horde Trooper. No, Snout Spout was the second creation of it. Then the third was the oversized Horde Trooper. And then fourth was Panther. which, if you guys see my other video, looks amazing. And now it's Mossman. I really don't know what else they can do. Jesus. It is pitch black outside and seriously silent. That's a bit scary. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, 4 incredible characters. Like I said, I do have Hordak on the way. Lots of G.I. Joes. Lots of G.I. Joes. I still have the Cobra Porta Potty that was supposed to do in on Monday. It's running a bit behind schedule. I do need to buy another one though. I've seen a few people make it, and honestly, I need another one. Which is fine by me because I kind of need another Trench Viper. I did order Major Blood. Gotta thank Hasbro, because literally I don't know how they did it. They sent me Major Blood and it arrived within literally 3 days. So my guess is that they paid a little extra for immediate shipping. But he looks fantastic. I am keeping my original Major Blood in the box. There are some things I like. Well, there are a lot of things I like about this new Major Blood figure. There is one thing I hate about this new Major Blood figure, and we will get into it when we get into that mailbox. I do have Law and Order on the way. Just got an email saying Monkey Wrench is about to ship. I know a few more things are definitely about to ship. Breaker, the Masterverse. It is being seen around Target, but the actual shipment is September 15th, I think. Could be wrong, but it's soon. Cobra Snake, definitely about to ship on the 23rd of September. So I will probably be getting it late October. Like I said, I do need to order another Cobra porta potty defense modular. I need another retro Cobra Trooper. I believe I need another retro Viper, another Crimson Viper, and another retro Crimson Guard. Maybe. But I've been racking my brains, and there are a lot of things I would love Hasbro to do. I mean, even if they do what Mattel does, it is insane. I have been on eBay. Unfortunately, I have ordered a few things. Yeah, when it rains, it rains. Like I said, my birthday is coming up this month. That was my birthday present to me, but I'm also, I guess, ordering some stuff. So there is going to be a couple of mailbox videos coming. Not soon, but soon enough. Try to find some old school games, some old school toys, finish some other collections. So NECA has literally ended the Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm pretty sure NECA has ended Gargoyles. So I have Grimsword and the other figure. Only collecting the villains. So I did order the last villain for that set. I wish they would finish and actually just bring out the Dark Wizard, but it is what it is. Gargoyles, I do need the last gargoyle, Lexington, and the two humans, Alyssa and Xanatos. And then that set's complete. Need Mumbo Jumbo for Super 7 Silverhawks. And then I'm caught up with that. For now, until they bring out Hardware and Melodia. Super 7 Power Rangers. I did just order the last piece I need to finish my set, which is the villain set. So I have Rita Repulsa, Lord Zed, Goldar, Finster, Green Ranger, and just ordered King Sphinx. So that is done until they bring out something else I want. Little by little, things are getting done. This little hurricane has opened my eyes. I'm cleaning my room. I am going to be getting rid of a couple, maybe a dozen pops. Most of it is my DC Universe pops. Want to cut that down. Making room for something else. Gonna try and move my toys over, or the cartoon pops a little bit more that way. I do have to clean the cartoons, clean Disney. We'll be going through Disney to see if I want to sell some of those. Gotta clean out my kaiju and my anime. Fixing the shelves, I guess it would be. Or repositioning to make things a little bit better. I had to redo a shelf in the back because I had the first two shelves was Star Wars, last two was G.I. Joe, which was going into another shelf. So I moved everything, as you guys saw. Now the whole back shelf is G.I. Joe. Next to it is Transformers. Little by little, cleaning everything and putting it in the right area. It's all getting done. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Definitely a lot of things happening, lots of things coming. We're getting things done. As you can see, I got some of my video game things on the shelf behind me. Put in another shelf there that I had here, just so I can have something behind. And it actually opens up a little area here. Not for anything, just to breathe. Lots and lots of things getting worked on. I did kind of break down, well, change a lot of my Funkos. So once everything is unboxed, hopefully we can have a room tour. Maybe next year, maybe in 2 years. We'll see how long this takes. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, I hope all of you are safe. If you live in Hawaii, I hope all of your families are safe. Take care. Be safe. See you soon. Aloha.